Hey,
Hey, I'm Michael Damian,
and I'm Damon D. Rock Robinson,
and we are,
the Fraud Disciples.
that is right, we are the Fraud Disciples, and
Blazing
today,
through culture, baby.
yeah, we are blazing through culture, through pop culture, and none of this would be possible without our producer, Twisted CKR.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
Happy season finale.
Thank you. Happy season finale, and it was awesome, man. I really, really enjoyed this.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and we're going to throw some questions at you and maybe a couple of weed coughs in between, but should there be a season 2? And, what are your thoughts on Sharon being the power broker?
Yeah, definitely that. Pardon me.
Oh, man, it's all good. And question number 3. Marvel, art imitates life. And how do you think Captain America would feel in today's political climate in this universe?
Yeah, it's definitely right with all the stuff that's happening. I wonder how Sam would approach that.
Yeah. And, before we talk about, season 2 and all that, what was your overall thought on it? Like, what'd you think?
This episode, I enjoyed it. It was a good episode. The culmination of everything coming together. It was perfect. It was nice. I enjoyed it. What about you?
I thought it was one hell of an Act 3. Like, it was really cool. It was action packed. When I called him Captain Falcon a lot in this episode, but that's a Nintendo character who's like Falcon punch. Just like you got the Falcon weed cough going on.
Yeah, we got to see Sam in his new outfit.
That was awesome with the wings and the shield. And the fact that he deflected what I think it was a helicopter off of that shit.
Yeah,
like,
that was awesome. That was awesome right there.
I know we normally have a segment for favorite times or favorite things to blaze it to, but like it was this whole episode. This is going to be intertwined because it had hell of an action. It had like politicians, hijacking helicopters for the greater good. It was
people trying to hijack the politicians.
Yeah. It was weird watching the Capitol Hill riots happen again.
Yes. Marvel's version, right?
Marvel's version, right? Now we're waiting for the Snyder cut.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man, that was art imitating life a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit too close. Like it's weird because the last time like our country had something like this, it was like 9/11, and because of the events of 9/11, there were certain things you couldn't show in a movie.
Yeah.
And still you kind of can't for like a couple elements. But, 4 months later, now granted, these scenes were probably written, shot, and in the can. Like right before this happened, like last Christmas.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, but sometimes art imitates life very precisely.
Yeah,
and that's what that seemed like when you had the flag smashers storming the GRC vote meeting.
Yeah, stop the vote.
I was surprised at how many people the flag smashers actually had helping them that was in the government.
Yeah,
or part of the Secret Service or whatever they were. I was surprised.
Yeah,
her reach was farther than you would expect, thinking it was just refugees when it actually was more than just refugees.
Yeah, a lot more. It was another too on the nose thing for conspiracies, and we have right here, we have Carly, the leader of the flag smashers, and she almost had like a redemption moment until, spoiler alert for everyone moving forward, when she got pumped full of lead by Sharon.
Yeah. I've always said while we was going through this series that I thought the fight the reason they were fighting and doing all this was a good reason.
Yeah.
It just the way they went about doing it. Just the way they went about getting it accomplished. Sometimes it comes a point where revolutionaries becomes just your regular I guess psycho-terrorist type.
Yeah.
And the fact that she was willing to kill people to get her cause, seen or really felt by the world, that's kind of taking it too far.
Yeah,
but
like
they started off with a good cause.
Yeah, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yes.
Cliche, hacky, but accurate and true.
Very accurate.
Yeah. Wow.
Very accurate.
Like I felt bad for her a little bit, but then
leading up to it, I think she knew that it was either going to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I think she knew it was either death or failure, and sometimes it's both.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe her dying made her immortal. We've seen that it was still people in the army, people that were still with the cause. We've seen that at towards the end when they put the captured flag smashers inside the little paddy wagon, and one of the soldiers said to him, what, one people, one world. So it still followers out there.
That was crazy, and once again, way too on the nose. But I thought to make a fictional thing like that still feel like kind of fictional. I guess you have to hype it up with like fun pageantry and like slick effects. But that was crazy, and like we're going into, I believe, phase 4 of the Marvelverse, right? Like the Flag Smashers have to play a gigantic role because I don't think any of them are going to go away. And I think you're right; they are going to be martyrs, or Carly will be seen as a martyr.
Yeah,
for her cause.
Yeah, and it might have looked like or assumed that all of them died in this episode, but actually the one who was in a helicopter that Sam had to fish out the Hudson is still alive somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, he's probably destined to a couple of years of being a lab rat getting tested on, for lack of a better term, he's gonna get Isaiah Bradley for a couple of for a couple of years, but we know he's not dead because there's only 3 of the Flag Smashers that got captured inside that van, inside the little detainment unit that blew up.
Yeah, man.
But so far, you got Carly dead. Most of this Flag Smashers dead. No more super serum that they know of.
Yeah, and we found out that because of that Sharon was the power broker. Or I know I did. Maybe I missed a few things back
No,
there.
definitely that.
Yeah.
But do you think they should have actually killed Carly off in this, or you think they could have had her get locked up or survival? You think? Me personally, I think it lent better to this by her dying. What do you think?
I didn't know what angle they were going to go with at all in the show with her, because it kind of like it made me feel bad a little bit for Carly, and I know I've said that before because the road to hell was paved with good intentions, but I thought she had the potential, she had the leadership to move on, and I didn't know that they were setting her character up in a way to get killed off like most characters do in shows now. And I do know because it is the finale, a character that presents a conflict does have to die off
maybe
before the finale, and I don't think I was expecting it to be Carly.
I mean, I figured towards the end of this, in this episode, how her rhetoric, the way she was talking, like even if we have to die, we might not make it through this. I thought they were meaning to. No, she's gonna stay alive. She's gonna want to die, but they're just gonna capture her. That's what I thought. But I knew Sam couldn't kill her. I knew Bucky couldn't kill her.
No.
You know, I didn't know if they was gonna let John Walker kill her, but like,
I thought that's what was gonna happen.
What's been weird about this series to me? It's a lot of redemption very early on for characters who in the comics went through a time of being, you know, most villainous. Even though they switched Flag Smasher, did a gender switch and everything. And but it was like from the beginning of this, you knew that. To me, I knew that she wasn't going to be a villain. She was more going to be a misunderstood character. Yeah.
I thought she was just going to eventually either break away from the group or carry out her own mission later on and maybe be like a side accomplice to Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Captain America and Winter Soldier now.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was going to die, but leading up to it, it does add up.
Yeah.
If you think about everything in retrospect.
Yeah.
Because I thought, honestly, a lot of the Flag Smashers were going to get away with it.
Yeah, that looks like the guy who was in the band on the Muppet Show.
Oh my God! Is that Animal?
No,
the other one.
It could be Animal. Yeah, it could be Animal.
It could be, but yeah, I think there's one.
Animal, the one that played the drums. Yeah, that's
Man, when that music video for Wipeout, I don't know what it was. There was a moment in time in the mid-90s where if you went to a miniature golf course, it was on every television set. That was just Florida, but you just saw Animal going, yeah. But yeah, man, when you guys see her GIF or GIF or however you pronounce it, take a puff.
Take a pull. Light up with this.
Light up. Man. Dude. Okay, so we're high and we're going back to the topic we were just talking about. But yeah, also, there was a gigantic plot point in this. Damn, I am smoking a little bit too much. But Sam and Batroc.
Yeah.
You know, because we have Sam, he's the new Captain America, which I thought he was going to be because all of his nephews were calling him Uncle Sam, Uncle Sam. And then here he is.
Mm-hmm. The new Captain America. But, you know, Batroc had a grudge against him from the very first episode of the show.
Yeah, he did. What was that?
That was when they was on the plane. Batroc was the leader of the LAF.
Okay.
The group that was trying to kidnap that captain on the plane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he was a captain. I'm just saying. I think he's a captain. Captain on the plane.
Could be.
And Sam came in, you know, and messed that all up. But also, Batroc, he was working for the pawnbroker also. So, you know, he who played a lot of really as we see it we see that actually the pawnbroker played a way through all of this right here. She probably might have had hands in him and the reason he was trying to kidnap the captain to begin with.
I thought he was the power broker in the very beginning of all this.
Yeah, no, I knew the Leaper. That's Batroc the Leaper. He, you know, he's a character from the Captain America comic books.
Oh.
You know, French. They got George St. Pierre to play him. Ex MMA great right there. GSP. He's a beast.
Yeah, he didn't look fake. That's for sure. But Did you find it weird that he was killed off too?
Yeah, he it was weird. It was a lot. It's a lot of people dying. That's weird. when Battlestar died, Lamar, that was weird. I didn't think they'd do that, but you know.
Yeah, because we're not used to Disney killing off characters except with a snap.
I mean, not only that, these are people that got long histories in the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we actually never seen Lamar actually become Battlestar in this MCU because he's dead already. You know, but we know they do this. We know they do this. Ask Quicksilver.
That's true.
We know they do this.
R.I.P. Rip. Quicksilver.
Batroc wanted he wanted to kill the Falcon. You know, he said a funny thing because in I believe it was either Winter Soldier or Civil War. It might have been Civil War. That him and Steve Rogers, Captain America, actually fought. You know, so he told Sam he was like robes don't make the monk. Because Sam had the new Captain thing on again, and you know, he was like, robes don't make the monk. Like you might be dressed in a suit, you know, but that don't mean you Captain America. But you know, Sam showed him he was. Didn't finish him off. Sam didn't finish him off, but you know, he had to save people. That was the plan.
Yeah. It was epic, man. And we have a visitor. Elevator's not worthy. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
They say that I think Sharon might make an appearance in Spider-Man Nowhere Home. I think she might have been talking to Norman Osborn in the end credit scene. Whoa. I
mean, possible.
Maybe.
I don't think we heard a voice, so I don't. It's possible. It's possible. I know. We do know we did see the in this series the other girl, and it is a thing where it's a group called I think they call Femme Fatale. I believe it was. It was the Contessa Valentina who we've seen on here. It's her, Sharon Carter, and a couple of other females. And you know, they're this group that you know. So I mean, it's smoke because we've seen two of them. You know, so, but you know, they both got long storylines. And
I, for one, am excited about the emergence of badass women who aren't necessarily goody two shoes in the MCU.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. They always has been, I believe, definitely that.
Yeah. Once again,
I'm really surprised that Batroc got killed off. You know.
Yeah.
I was more surprised with the Lamar thing, but yeah, I'm surprised at that too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure the direction where it was going, so I was surprised completely throughout. And Elevator is not worth. He's back. Welcome back. I don't think that John Walker was that bad of a person.
And this one he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He was very conflicted. I think he had a lot of. He was very relatable at times, and when all of his actions, for the most part, were justified, even though they were more emotional than practical.
It looks like they quick routed him to being the U.S. agent that eventually becomes a West Coast Avenger.
Yeah,
you know, it's like because he never had the real conflict with I guess Sam's Captain America, because you know in the comic books he had a real conflict with Steve Rogers' Captain America. But I guess he's either Old on the Moon, whichever one it is. I guess he didn't have a real conflict with Sam, and already he's he redeemed himself. We've seen that. We've seen him redeem himself. So he's already on the route to being, unless they have him doing some shady stuff at Valentina have him doing some shady stuff. It looks like he's on his way to being the U.S. agent that eventually becomes a West Coast Avenger.
Exactly. And Yeah, he said elevator not worthy. Remove what he did to Nico. He's badly suffering from PTSD, and he was forced to do things that he didn't want to do in the army.
Yeah.
And yeah, that
he killed a lot of people. They say when you kill people, it stays with you. They stay with you. We know that for a fact because of Bucky.
Yeah.
We know that for a fact because of Bucky.
Yeah, U.S. Agent has some demons. Like,
yeah.
I feel bad for the guy.
I mean, yeah, but he's a super soldier now.
He is.
Even though how bad I wanted to not like him, though, certain things.
Exactly. I didn't like him.
Yeah, I wanted not to, but they played up on like his good the good part of him from the beginning though. Like he didn't come in the same way. He wasn't a guy that went and got with the pawnbroker to get his powers like in a comic book, get his powers, get like a version of super serum off like the black market or something, and training it, and then coming in trying to take over from Captain America. He wasn't that guy in this one. He was the award, the medal army guy with all the medals who came in. Knowing what to do, working with the government, being the government's man. He can't, but he had a good heart. That's what you assume from a Medal of Honor war veteran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's still technically honor built into that shield.
Yeah.
That got messed up.
I believe he's gonna get a different shield. I believe that shield might still be at that construction site. Whatever there was.
Yeah. And that's wild how do you think we're gonna get a spin-off of this dude? Because he looked
agent?
Yeah.
Who knows?
That would be cool.
They already fast-tracked him into being that good guy. So now people we know this is the thing though. One thing with him, he was always extra aggressive.
Yeah.
But you can still love an extra aggressive guy. Look at the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People still so really setting them up to know that
Wolverine. People love Wolverine.
Yeah. That's very true too.
But you gotta love Wolverine.
Yeah.
No, you don't. I don't love him.
Look, it's a lot of things that we know Wolverine ain't gonna do. As far as how I mean the badness of the U.S. agent doing them things where he's going against Cap, like he was a villain. He was a redeemed villain.
Yeah, sometimes demons in Marvel are more than redeemable, and sometimes they fight along with the good guys and become the good guys themselves.
He's learning though. What the Lincoln quote, mercy bears richer fruit than stern justice. Was that it? Is that the same?
Yeah.
Is that the quote? Strict justice.
Strict justice.
Yeah. He learned. He learned. He redeemed himself.
He did. And I'm glad he did too, because I was hoping there wasn't going to be a fight when what's his name comes back, when Captain America, the real Captain America, comes back with Carly. And I thought they were going to duke it out in the street with the other guy, U.S. agent. And I thought they were going to fight, but they were actually like coming to terms with each other because of what happened.
He had already changed. He had remember he had the choice because when he first came out there, when John Walker first shows up in this episode, and he's walking out there. And he got that look in his eye, and then I think Carly trying to explain she just being a teenager and being that young, she worded it wrong because she said, "I'm sorry, I killed your friend or whatever. I don't want to kill anybody that doesn't matter." I said, "Wow."
Uh-huh.
I feel for her and everything, but I'm like, you could have worded that way better.
Like
basically saying Lamar didn't matter, and he took that a different, and rage, and we see that whatever that version of the CERN do, however it adds on with him, it's his rage.
Yeah,
like his rage.
Talk about the worst phrasing of words at the worst possible time. Thinking of the
person to say that
too. It's like checking all the boxes of a well-deserved ass kicking. And hi, Mufasa, Mustafa. Hi, thanks for joining. But yeah. We got a lot of people blazing in the chat with us. Whenever there's a GIF or a GIF, smoke up and joke up. Best buds. Yeah, but that was twisted to say that his life didn't matter. And like, how brave do you have to be? Or
he don't matter, but these senators and stuff killing them. But it was basically saying I didn't want to kill nobody that matters. Like I killed them because they matter.
Yeah,
that's my point. He didn't matter to my point, so I didn't want to kill him, or I didn't mean to kill him. That is crazy.
Man,
that's what I mean. At some points where the revolutionary, it takes it too far, and they become that terrorist.
Yep. Yeah.
But, John, I thought he was basically just there to kill Carly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. The rage kicked in. You see, he was it's like he was walking through her attacks until she used her agility, I guess you could say. And he had the choice. He had the choice he had to make. Do I go after her?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I save these people?
Were you shocked when he actually saved them?
Not really. I wasn't shocked simply because of the way they portrayed him in the beginning coming into this.
Okay.
Like I said, they didn't take the comic book storyline with him. It's similarities because it got to be. Because it's the character, the U.S. agent. But they went about it a different way. Like I said, it's like they fast-tracked him into being that good U.S. agent that eventually becomes a West Coast Avenger.
Yeah. And one thing that was wild about this show was, like brought up earlier, a lot of people died in this show, and it reminded me in a way of like an action-packed version of The Departed. Where just like everybody in the end is just like dropping. And like when Sharon... we find out is the power broker.
Wow. Look. Not only was that like another gender switch, that was like a character adaptation. Like, you know what I mean? She just got a whole new level to her.
Yeah.
That's wild. It's definitely a gender switch because as we see, the power broker was in the comic book a male character. But now it's like another. This is another character who was already a character.
Mm-hmm.
What would you call that? She just took is it her taking over this character's storyline also?
Oh yeah,
she took everything, enveloped this character. That's what it seems like, and they just enveloped this character's storyline into hers.
I really didn't know that much about Sharon. Going into this, so that was a little bit confusing for me.
Well, I mean, we knew that she's in this MCU thing. She's Peggy Carter.
Yeah, Peggy. Yeah,
you know that. I believe she's got to be the daughter of I don't know if she's the niece or the grand niece or however that go, but I would assume that she's the daughter of her brother, Peggy Carter's brother. So
how do you feel that she's the villain now?
That's what I mean. Like this character, she got it's weird. She she's up. We know we heard a little bit into it when her and Carly got into the little dialogue before the shooting started. She Carly said, "You're just upset at a world that you think wronged you." So we know that all this time while she's been on the run, not being able to come back, Sam and Captain the Miz, everybody's back except her. She felt some type of way about that.
Hmm.
You know, we see that now. I'm thinking that's how she became the pawn broker, the power broker. My bad, pardon.
Okay.
She became the power broker.
Wow. I really didn't know what she was going to be in this, and it was fascinating watching her. It would be cool if, like,
I knew something was up. This is the thing this is the thing I don't get, right? Now we know that she's the one that killed was it Shelby or Shelly in Manipur. It is Manipur, right? Am I saying that?
Manipur.
We know she did that.
Yeah.
So did she also call the guys that were coming in to try to kill them at the dock? At the dock where the painters was, after she showed Sam and them to the doctor, like that doesn't make like, and then she let Zemo in there, knowing that she should also know Zemo background and that you understand what I'm saying? Like that makes sense to me now that I know she's the power broker.
It all does, yeah. She was the puppet master.
Yeah, I'm like, why did she have the men come in to try to kill them?
Yeah.
Endangering the doctor and the formula, because somebody shot a RPG through the damn thing.
That was great.
Who men was these? These had to have been her men that she hired, right? She's the power broker.
It definitely seems a little silly. It definitely makes you wonder: did they decide halfway through to make her the power broker? Because it's like, why would she let Zemo in there if she knew he was going to kill her guy?
Exactly.
False flags.
I didn't get that part right there.
What about false flag operations or like red herrings?
This is the funny thing. At the end of that is when I start thinking she might be the power broker. That's the funny thing. At the end of that episode, when she gets in the car with the girl, she says we might have some problems. I'm thinking like, what problem could she have? She's talking about Sam and them. That's the problem. And we see in this, she still tried to make the deal with Carly. Remember, she was like, "Come, we could do this together." She still tried to make the deal with Carly.
Yeah. Didn't work out.
Sam comes in and saves her. She kills Batroc. Carly shoots her.
Yeah.
You know?
Right?
And Sam comes to the rescue.
That was I wasn't expecting that. and it was funny. I was talking to Chauncey earlier, and I was recapping half of the episode because she came out to make breakfast, and then right when I sat down to continue the episode, like, Carly dies. And I'm like, oh shit, because I was kind of like talking about how cool of a character Carly's become, and then Carly's dead.
Yeah. I mean, but at that moment, really, she was at her worst.
Yeah, she was.
Because she was trying to kill Sam.
Yeah, she was. It's
and it might seem like it's gonna happen to shots Sam and her, but I think it's gonna be under false pretenses, so she could still continue as being a power broker.
Yeah.
If you make Captain America fall in love with you, like, you know, like, know what I mean? So I do think you was right on that. The shipment of Sam and Sharon.
I was right. I knew it.
Yes.
They're gonna put Sharon and Sam together. That'd be ultimate, right? Because if she's the power broker,
that
would be perfect.
Because nobody knows who he still don't know. I mean,
no, it doesn't.
Why Carly doesn't say it when she wants to kill her, and when he like don't do this? Why any other person would have said, "I'm gonna kill her. This is the power broker."
Yeah, Anybody else would,
but not Carly.
no. Maybe it was anxiety. Maybe it was like she didn't think. I guess wouldn't know unless we were in the position to kill the power broker. I don't know, but
but in true power broker fashion, she comes out on top. I wonder what they do with that now, though, because then again, they probably won't have to. They're not following the original storyline with him anyway, because the power broker eventually gets hold of some super serum also.
Power broker does?
Yeah. He uses too much and becomes grossed out. He has so much muscle on him that he can't move.
Oh, like a Resident Evil villain?
Yeah, something like that. But he just can't move at all.
Oh, wow. Wow. I heard on the internet, because where else do we hear things from? But do you think maybe Sharon is actually Skrull?
A Skrull?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, you think Sharon's capable of doing that thing on her own? Be like, I'm the power broker.
Yeah, I do.
That'd be cool. Give more credit to Sharon.
No, I do. I definitely do. And I mean, who knows? I mean, I would not be surprised if that. I mean, just if y'all hear anything about it, like they doing an all female, Mark, because it was a thing.
Yeah.
And you got two of the heads of it already being shown in this. You got them introducing the Contessa Valentina Allegra DeFontaine. Yeah, but you got the Skrull and the woman Skrull. She has impersonated, but she didn't I don't think she impersonated Sharon, did she? She impersonated the woman with the dark hair. The
Kobe Smulders, right?
I believe.
Was it the girl from How I Met Your Mother?
Yes, I believe. Yes, I believe that. I don't know. I believe
yeah.
That was at the end of one of the Spider-Mans. That was at the end of the Far From Home.
I think it was, yeah.
And the Skrulls had impersonated Nick Fury, and I believe it was her.
Yeah, the brunette too.
Yeah, the brunette.
Yeah. Man, action-packed stuff. And let's talk about Bucky, the Winter's. Oh no, I said that weird. I'm high. Let's talk about Bucky.
Yeah, that's what I call him too. Bucky, my man. Bucky. I still think they could. I still think they could have came with a little stronger storyline for Bucky.
Yeah,
it's cool. Bucky.
I like him a lot.
Eventually, we all knew from the beginning. Eventually, that he would redeem himself in some type of way. You know what I mean? He got thanked when the guy thanked him for saving him. He stopped. The guy stopped with like, he trying to find himself. When Carly said, remember when Carly was distracting him, she called and she had the Secret Service lady give him the phone, and she was like when you want to fight for something bigger than you or something like that. She had said to him, and he was like I have fought for I have fought for stuff bigger than me. And twice, and I lost, and he lost both, and I lost both of them.
That's why I love Bucky.
Yeah, but I think he might have been he probably was talking about when him and Steve was trying to stop Hydra in the Red Skull when he fell off the train and was presumably dead. So I guess maybe think about that one thing. That's one that was bigger than him. He was trying to fight and he lost, and maybe the snap thing. When they tried, because Bucky got snapped away also.
He did.
Yeah.
And apparently his hair did too.
Yeah, he came back without that, right?
Yeah.
No, he came back with it, but I guess he came back this time without it.
Because without this ponytail I have right now, I pretty much rocking the Bucky.
I believe he had the long hair in game when he came out one of the portals.
Yeah. I guess he just cut it off. Did it take him 5 years to grow only that? Like
who knows, right?
Oh no.
He just cut it off then.
Yeah. Oh,
But we knew eventually Bucky was going to lead. It's going to lead to Bucky talking to the Mr. Nakasami about him actually killing his son. You know, they worked it out to where it seemed like Sam didn't know, but the advice he gave him was just so on point that it seemed like he knew. Like when he told him like if you want to redeem yourself, you got to actually go out there and do it. You know, you got it. Like, but he was like, you got to let people know. You know, somehow it just seemed like he was talking about that situation. You know, I don't know exact rhetoric he used, but that situation, and Bucky went back. He went to the Mr. Nakasama, and he told him that your son was killed, and that he by the Winter Soldier, and that he used to be the Winter Soldier, which people might probably know. I mean, I don't know if when he was fighting on the Grit team, if he wore that mask over his face, because everybody know who Sam is.
Yeah,
you know, so. You know, possibly they know who he is also.
Wow. No, that's a very good point. Like, how would he not know?
Yeah, so he explained to him that, you know, he said I couldn't stop it. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I believe that the way he gave the therapist his book, being that he crossed the last name out. Well, he circled Mr. Nakasami's name. And we know Zemo crossed his own name out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Zemo.
Zemo, right?
Zemo. Gonna miss that guy. I hope he comes back.
Yes, I believe you. I believe he could. He doing things from the raft out there. He's still controlling and manipulating out here in the real world.
Yeah. Zemo. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I know why Zemo didn't get a lot of time on camera, but
I mean, he got what? We got like what? We got like, did we get three episodes of Zemo, right?
We got like three. We got a good amount of Zemo throughout the show. I mean, it kind of, I wanted more of him in this one, but I get it. This isn't called Zemo.
Hopefully we get more.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more. They are going to what is supposed to do that Disney Wakanda series thing. Maybe they'll put Zemo in that.
That would be awesome.
I mean, maybe we might see Zemo in this Black Panther 2. I don't know. I don't know if they said he wasn't in it, but we don't really know what's going on with that. I don't, at least.
Wow. Zemo. But yeah, he I'm high. What, and he didn't. Yeah. Where's Zemo right now?
He's on the raft.
Yeah, that's right. That raft was really cool.
That prison in the middle of the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize what people were talking about when they said the raft.
I would like to know who's in there with him. Right?
Yeah, like I'm waiting for the raft to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah. So from behind bars, he gets. I don't know if the old man was out there actually in the field doing all this stuff, but you know, somehow the transport vehicle that's taking the 3 captured flag smashers pulls off after the soldier says to the guy, you know, one people, one world. He closed the door. They start driving off, and the transport vehicle blows up. Then you know it fades to the butler inside the car. So I believe he might have had like a switch in his hand or something. You know, maybe I'm mistaken. I think he did.
Yeah, because they cut to like the guy in the car.
Yeah, so we know, and then it cuts to Zemo's radio and them saying the Flag Masters was killed in a bomb attack. You know, so I'm like, wow. But like I said, still one left.
Still one left.
Yeah.
That was beautifully orchestrated how we did it.
Yes.
And
that's Zemo.
Man. Like Zemo and everybody in this show.
When you think playing because if you on the raft, I don't think the raft giving you phone calls. I don't know. like you know. So he thought of that before he went in.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe their internet is like an AOL disk.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, maybe it's that because they don't deserve dial-up yet, or they don't have Wi-Fi. Maybe they're only stuck on dial-up.
I don't think they got any. I don't think they got any. I don't know.
Who knows? That's the refrigerator questions that you ask later. Is what is the internet access like at the raft?
We know radio waves flow because he had a radio.
Yeah. But Zemo will find a way, and man, I think the coolest thing that happened in Winter Soldier was most likely Isaiah's legacy.
Yeah, that definitely that was tight. He did it in a way that he wasn't letting on that he's still alive, but he got him to, I would like. I mean, I tried to pause it and read some. I couldn't do it. Like I would like to really read what it said up there.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I'm sure. Like this week, a transcript is going to pop up on Google.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be great though. Somebody blew it up and actually, right.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's good though. That was good.
I felt really good watching that.
Yeah.
That was. If you take away the action-packed stuff, that was probably the most heartfelt moment to get high to. Yeah, like oh, man, all right, we got another graphic.
But Isaiah, he the way Sam, at the beginning of all this, I was upset that Sam gave the shield away at first.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing like I guess like the last episode, him actually understanding how what Isaiah was saying, and I was like yeah, maybe he should, because like I said, I thought he was gonna be like the Patriot or something. I didn't know he was gonna go with the straight to the. Get the Captain America thing. I thought he might have was going to change and say, they're going to start off. I'm the Patriot or something. But he went. Yeah. He's Captain America.
He was.
He's Captain America. And Isaiah, he said you special. He's like, he said you ain't Martin and Malcolm, Mandela, but you are. You special. He said he's taking on a lot.
That was
he finally seeing what Cap saw.
Yeah.
And why he gave it to him. Even though Cap ain't really like him, like Bucky said, me and Cap ain't see what it would have been like for a black man to take on this man. We didn't think about that part of it. That's because they didn't see it as a black thing. They just seen it as the best man for the job thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you live in where you live in at, sometimes you gotta take that into account.
Yeah. No, completely. Like you think it's for like the greater good of your country, but there's a big portion of the people, your fellow citizens, who aren't getting treated well in your country, and it's like, well, then what's the point? And it was very well done.
Yeah.
And I really love the direction that Marvel's going in. Like post Avengers, I am really enjoying this ride. And Isaiah's legacy went like a level that I didn't think Marvel could go. I mean, not like comic book wise, because I know they do tackle very social, like really good issues on it. But when you think Disney, you don't think in the past, fighting for social justice.
But
And
I understand it's on Disney and Disney bought it. I don't know. At the end of the day, they might have the final say of what goes on. But I'm still thinking that they're still working off the premise of they always Marvel always been a little into what's going on, socially and everything. I mean,
it's great to see.
It ain't new, but maybe you assume Disney not to, but I'm thinking they letting the people at Marvel do what they do.
That's good. They're doing it right.
Yeah, if it worked, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
It just seems like there's more power and oomph to it. And then we get to see, I've been trying to call it the entire season that we've been doing on Fried Disciples. We got to see Falcon become Captain America.
Yes, sir.
In that awesome suit, and now he can fly.
That's the suit right there. Know what I mean?
Dude.
Right there. It look the one in the comic book, for some reason I think it looked like it had a little bit more red in it than but that's the suit right there. And it got the stuff. It probably got the stuff. No, it didn't show it. It'd have been fresh if it had the stuff that Black Panther had in his suit, because the Wakandans made that suit also.
Oh yeah.
So if it had that stuff where it build up the energy, know what I mean? Because anybody need that, it'd be Sam, because Sam not a super soldier, and Sam ain't eat the purple fruit.
No.
If anybody would need that that stuff, Sam, but it's beautiful.
Yeah. That can deflect a helicopter.
Yes, the wing, that was
the best.
Bad man right there, boy.
Yeah, and you're not a super soldier, and you get hit by a helicopter when you're wearing a suit like that. What is the shock absorption like? And how are you not just smoking weed, trying to forget your back pain?
The force, that's what I mean. The force of that helicopter hitting it. That's why I'm thinking. I don't know if the suit helped out with that, or maybe the wings, or made it the same vibranium as the shield.
Yeah,
maybe that because the Wakandans made the shield too again, right? Or did Tony? Hold up.
I think the Wakandans made the shield.
So they could have made the wings the same. Boy, it's gonna be good. If it's true about that Captain America 4 movie, boy.
Do you think Falcon is going to, or Captain America now? Do you think Captain America is going to take the serum in?
No.
Okay, you don't think he is?
I don't think he would do it. I don't think they couldn't let Bucky get that story. I mean, I don't know. They could do it. They do what they want. They take the liberties away from the comic book portion of it or side of it.
Yeah.
They could if they want to. I don't think they will, because it would go against the character of Sam, of who he is.
That's true.
But I don't. Sam's a good guy.
Oh yeah,
he's a very good guy. I love the little speech at the end.
Yeah.
He came in. He did his thing.
That was good. You about calling people, terrorists, thugs, and refugees.
Thing right there.
Yeah. This is deep. This is good quality TV.
Man. And he telling them, y'all got the power to do this at a phone call, to do that, to do this, to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. But y'all felt how I feel to be helpless.
Yeah.
That whole speech, what I liked about that, what I loved about that, and the biggest thing I really took from it was it still followed the biggest, to me, was the biggest motto in Marvel, the biggest motto in comics, period. Because it's the premise of what every superhero should go by. And that's with great power comes great responsibility. You know what I mean? That and rest in peace, Stan Lee. When you know that's basically the whole thing of what he basically was saying. And that thing's true. That's true in life now. That governments don't realize. You know, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah,
everything stem off that word responsibility. You know what I mean? Accountability, because you're responsible for it. Everything is full of that word responsibility. And the Falcon, like you said, I mean Captain America,
right? He had 3 names in this show.
You know, he said without the super serum. Without know what I mean? All I got is hope that we could do better.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? No doubt. That's what Cap saw right there. Like, you don't need the super serum. He don't need the super serum.
No. Wow. He is the best that we're gonna get in a really good way.
Yeah. That was the best part to me to Blaze too.
That speech.
Yeah, I felt that. I liked the speech and stuff was good, but it's the fact that after I heard it, the first thing that popped in my mind was that Stan Lee phrase right there. Was that the phrase Stan Lee coined right there? Yeah, that's what popped in my head. You know what I mean? I know you know it because that's the Peter Parker method right there.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean? Man, my favorite part. Yeah, that speech was fantastic. It was really good to smoke too. There was some sobering parts. I had to smoke more in the beginning when it was like, oh wow, this is like the Capitol Hill riots if we had better technology. And it's like, whoa, this is a little bit too much. This is incredibly on the nose. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Watching a helicopter bounce off of Captain Falcon. I can't get away from it. I've said it way too many times. Captain Falcon. I'm sorry.
I gotta get with it. I sound like the old guy on the bridge. That's the Falcon.
Yeah.
No, that's Captain America.
Yeah.
Like, I mean?
That was awesome. It was like cliche, but like feel good. I'm like, yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Definitely.
It was fun blazing this episode. Not good. Yeah, that choke up. I made a bong for Gatorade use only. And I can't wait to come try that. You should. It's you gotta love arts and crafts as a kid. This is what happens when you don't grow up. But you see the GIF and the GIF smoke up, and man, my favorite part, aside from the helicopter thing, it'd probably be that speech, and also the feel good montage when they're all back on the docks in the bayou. Okay, yes. Yeah, it was like, all right, it almost felt like I liked that song they was playing. You got good music, you got good times, people are happy. You got another weed cough, and it was just a fun time. Predictions, like I'm excited where to go from here. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Yeah. I don't know if I want a season 2 or I want Captain America, but I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. All I know is that Captain America is incredibly badass, and Bucky is going to become, I think, the Falcon or something. No. Oh no, he remains the Winter Soldier, right? He's the Winter Soldier. Okay, so it'll be Captain America and the Winter Soldier again. Yeah, that's how it ended. You see, instead of saying Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I see this was basically Sam's coming out party. You know? We good. Yeah, I still think they could have gave Bucky a little more storylines. I don't know. At least gave him somebody though. I hope we had more. I don't know, but yeah, it was good. This was good. I know I've been redundant. They did it. Marvel has done it again. They have. Marvel has hit another home run, and I know I'm being redundant because I'm realizing that you guys in comic book land already know what you're talking about. I'm this outside perspective guy, so my apologies on being redundant. But yeah, it's another time to joke up and toke up and blaze with us through pop culture, because we are the Fry disciples, maybe even the Friedest of disciples on the season finale. I know I'm a little bit more baked than I normally am, or bakered. Never just making up words. But yeah, do I want a season 2? I want a season 2 only because I want to see more of what I just watched spread out over the 2.5 hours crammed together.
I mean, it's been reports that they're gonna make a Captain America 4 where Sam Captain America. You know,
Yeah.
But who knows? I would like to see a series. I mean, the way things lining up and how you know this COVID stuff is pushing things back. Who knows what time that movie
exactly.
So if you could get but then again, who knows when they got time for another series? If you're gonna do it, maybe they, I get it.
Yeah.
This is good enough to where they see that Sam could could hold his own movie. I just wonder who would they have in there. Like, would Sharon be the bad in that, being that she's the power broker? Would U.S. agent be the bad in that? Because the government, whatever. I'm assuming that it's the government Valentina is working for.
Yeah.
Remember, she's also known as Madam Hydra. So if there's still a Hydra, and if it's still embedded in the government somewhere, maybe she could, who knows? Or it could be her and Sharon together, and they could have that femme fatale thing.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to watch that. And man, I have no idea. I am pumped for season 2 or either Captain America movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and what do you guys think down in the comments below? For those joining us now, or for those of you joining us in the replay, this has been a blast to do.
Excuse me.
Caller, you're on the air. And we're Blaze disciples, and and some disciples don't have their phones on silent. It's totally cool. Mine's on silent because it's so old you can't make sound come out of it. So time made my phone silent. Yeah, that's all good. We got surprises, we got guests, and we're gonna be back in a few weeks, and we're gonna blaze it up to Cobra Kai.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna run through the seasons. Hopefully the next season will come out a little quicker. But we're gonna watch those blaze up.
Yeah.
Doing some hot karate.
Yeah, that's right. Being highs for defense only. And but yeah, we're gonna be doing like lifestyle vlogs. We're gonna be like on social media. We're gonna be making fun things. Like I'm gonna show you how I made this little guy.
Yeah.
The Gator bong for Gatorade use only. Do Gatorade responsibly. It's gonna be great. We're gonna talk about Cobra Kai season 1 through 3. Speculations for 4, because I believe they're currently filming that, and we might even revisit the Karate Kid movies, or we'll talk about how that all cycles and fills back, or maybe we'll just read Cliff Notes on Google. But I'm gonna try to. watch the movies, depending on the day. But yeah, guys, thank you very much, Damon. This was awesome. I can't wait to do this again.
Yes, sir. I loved it. Thank y'all out there. Everybody with us live and those on the replay. Thank you. Subscribe. We got more coming. I promise you.
Yeah. Because I'm Michael Damian.
And I'm Damon D. Robinson.
And we are
Fry Disciples.
Yeah. See you guys next time. Thank you very much.
Excelsior.